Hello everyone, and welcome back to Poptropica. I've just now realized that these islands are in a particular order. Yeah, these are actually lined up in order of release. Poptropica's oldest inhabitants have a problem. Someone's been stealing their stuff. To return what's rightfully theirs, you'll explore creepy sewers, pitch black caverns, and even a giant garden in the clouds. See how it all began with the very first Poptropica island. Yeah, this is how all of it began for everyone. Well, if they wanted to come here. I hope you're not afraid of spiders. I'm still wearing the goddamn skirt. I love that. It... Ah! No. No. No, thank you. Oh, you know what's funny? It's actually possible to, get through this. Gotta find the room. And it's entirely possible. Well, not exactly possible with shit like this. I think somewhere around here is a glow stick I can... If my memory... Oh, where it is, so we're gonna find that later. Pick a balloon, any balloon. It really gets some air off those clotheslines. It's down here. Oh. Yeah, I can't see a thing. I don't know if I even can do anything until... I don't know if I can do anything. You'll never believe the things I've seen in the clouds. Rooftop restaurant. Hmm. Actually, hold on. I think there was more to... I think there was more to that sewer than what I thought. Pop art. Leonardo began working on the painting in 1495 and finished it by 1498. The painting is very large. It measures 15 feet by 29 feet. The painting has had a history of problems. It was painted on dry plaster, causing it to start falling apart almost immediately. That's fact, monster. The Last Supper painting was central to Dan Brown's famous novel, The Da Vinci Code. The Scream by Edvard Munch. Edvard Munch was inspired to paint The Scream in 1893 after walking with his friends. He said the sky turned blood red and it made him want to scream. It was rumored that the red sky was caused by the massive volcanic eruption of Krakatoa in 1883. His famous painting has been featured in such TV shows as The Simpsons, Animaniacs, and The Fairly OddParents. Edvard Munch originally went to college in 1879 to become an engineer. After falling ill and missing too many classes, he decided to become a painter. A Girl with a Watering Can. Renoir was considered an impressionist painter. Impressionism was defined by large visible brushstrokes and colors that sat next to each other instead of being mixed. Renoir lived from 1841 to 1919. He painted A Girl with a Watering Can in 1876. He was friends with other famous Impressionist painters like Monet. Renoir was the son of a tailor and was very poor as a child. Today, 2 of his works have been sold for over $70 million. The Starry Night. Van Gogh was known as an expressionist painter. Expressionism is a painting style that distorts an image for an emotional effect. One of the most infamous and bizarre acts Vincent van Gogh is known for is cutting off his left earlobe after an argument with fellow artist Paul Gauguin. After the ear-cutting incident, Van Gogh committed himself to an insane asylum where he painted The Starry Night. During his lifetime, Van Gogh made very little money. It was only after his death that his work became famous. One of his paintings sold for $82.5 million. In 1941, The Starry Night went on permanent display at New York's Museum of Modern Art. 3 musicians. Pablo Picasso was a painter who developed the Cubist movement. Cubism is a style of painting where an artist takes real-life objects and makes them into flat, simple shapes. Picasso learned how to paint from his father, who was an art instructor. He did attend art school, but dropped out after less than a year of study. His work is often broken into periods, or blocks of time. Some of his most notable periods were the Blue, the Rose, and the Cubist, seen here. 3 Musicians was painted in 1921 and is over 6.5 feet tall. That means the musicians who are being painted are actually life-size. Oh. Sunday afternoon on the island of La Grande Jatte. Georges Seurat. Seurat was a post-impressionist painter who became famous for painting in a style called pointillism. Pointillism is a style that utilizes small points to create a painting rather than brushstrokes. This painting took over 2 years to complete. It is a very large piece measuring more than 6 feet tall by 10 feet wide. Oh, that's actually really cool. This painting can be seen in the 1986 movie classic Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Oh. I am Georges Pierre Seurat. What has influenced your painting style? I have always been fascinated by the science of color. What can you tell me about your life? I don't like to discuss my private life. I am Vincent van Gogh. Is it true you cut off your own ear? Yes, I did so after a quarrel with another painter named Gauguin. I am Leonardo da Vinci. Yes, I'm a painter and an inventor, and I enjoy studying science and anatomy. I'm left-handed and lived during a time when left-handedness was considered the devil's work. Michelangelo finished the Pietà when he was 24 years old in 1499. This was the only piece Michelangelo ever signed. Some say he signed it because it was a perfect sculpture. Others believe he signed the masterpiece because rival artists were trying to take credit for it. In 1972, mentally deranged man walked up to the sculpture and began hitting it with a hammer. Luckily, the sculpture was successfully repaired. Thinker. The Thinker was a bronze sculpture that was completed in 1902. Its original purpose was to be used as the entryway to a French museum in Paris. Auguste wrote and said he was inspired by the story, The Divine Comedy of Dante, for the thinker pose. The actual moment captured in the sculpture is supposed to be Dante sitting at the gates of hell, contemplating what lies in front of him. Oh, that I did not know. Discobolus. The original sculpture of the Discobolus worked almost exclusively in bronze. Discobolus is a Roman marble copy of a lost bronze Greek statue. The statue was completed sometime between 460 and 450 BC. Although the pose of the discus thrower is athletic and elegant, the position is not recommended for real discus throw. Oh, the more you know. Welcome to Poptropica. If you ever get lost, just look at your map. I just realized I don't actually have a map. I have this map. But I don't have a map. Do I? That's hot. Established in 1982. Welcome to our first town. We're Poptropica's first settlers. Beware, there are thieves around. 3 of our town's prized possessions have been. I just imagine he like talks in like the 16-bit kind of thing. Thank you for returning my pig. I'll never let it out of my sight again. Finally, bacon for all. Someone has stolen our bucket. Without it, we can't get water from the well. Oh. Oh yeah. Those 6 are the coolest. Saw another one out to the left. Okay. Oh, wait. There it is. Over this way. Nothing. Well, that's all we need from here. Very unusual well, though. Now, interestingly enough, they, they moved, I think they moved Time Travel Island to, like, way later on. I think they actually updated the engine it uses. I can't remember. Ah, here we go. Darkness awaits. Who's afraid of the dark? Turn back. So, I don't know if I... Oh, dead end. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but... I think it was around 2010 that I actually started getting into Poptropica. Getting warmer. Yeah, I think it was 2010, because that's when islands like Teamworks and Counterfeit Island and everything were coming out. Oh, hi! Don't get lost. So ominous. You know what's funny? There's an item that absolutely trivializes this entire thing. Because you have brought me that which I need, I lift my club and let you proceed. Yeah, originally, he was not going to let you pass until you, found his giant egg. I guess that much was up. Hey, water bucket. How can you get water from a well without a handy bucket? You know, I'm starting to understand what that guy meant when he said you would not believe the things I saw. Clouds. Ooh. Oh, sick. I'm not gonna lie, it is knowing the early islands very well, it is a little hard for me to commentate. But don't worry. Things get a lot more interesting later on, I can promise you that. Signal flag. Woo! Thank you for returning the signal flag. Take this gold medallion as a token of my appreciation. Find your rank. What? Well, that doesn't work anyway. Wait, over here? Yeah, some of these were actually updated. Huh. Alright, tell you what. We'll go after Superpower and Spy, then go after 24 Karat and Time Tangled. Until next time, everyone.